Hello, folks, and welcome to another Age of Wonders 3 multiplayer Let's Play. It's Northstar. I'm here with Joe.
Hello.
Hope you folks have been taking care of each other and being kind to yourselves. Uh, I've been looking around the map and trying to figure out for the life of me what was going on. I think Joe was done with his turn, unless there was like
Yep.
oh, were you sending me a trade
I think
deal?
so.
That's
I
probably the
think
last
I
thing.
think I accepted one from you this turn already. I can check.
Yeah, doesn't look like you sent me one yet,
Yeah.
though.
I can't
Uh,
send it.
But yeah, you can send me an offer and I can accept it on my turn.
No, it's grayed out.
Oh, it's grayed out to negotiate with me.
Yeah. I don't know if either I did or you did. I I already cleared all my notifications, but I saw one of them was about
Oh,
a
yeah, you
trade.
already sent me an
I don't know if it was
offer.
your trade or my trade.
Yeah, you sent me 400 mana. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
I'll accept on that, but that won't actually trigger till later. Yeah, because I keep constantly running out of mana. Oh, excuse me. I feel like there was a nasty stack running around somewhere. Oh, yeah, between Fairfield, there was some shadow thingy. Not nasty, but there's a stack. Uh, yeah, and where are your armies, Joe? They're over by
Um,
Fugold. That's
I've
mostly
got some
my.
of them by the heart of the Arctic, and
Looks like you're trickling units south.
oh yeah.
Uh,
I was going to move these two. Oh,
looks
hmm.
like you had
I think Shira
human.
the Bard was going to stay down here. And then the two humans. No, wait. I forget. Do Tigrans like being underground or do humans? No,
Tigrans
Tigrans.
don't mind being underground.
Yeah. Okay.
Humans
So
dislike
the
it.
Tigran was
Elves
going to
dislike it.
is moving north. Yeah. And then the elf
Uh,
and the human were going back to the surface.
was the target moving north? It looks like it was head south right now. It's facing
Yeah, that's
south.
why what I'm confused about. They must have got the orientation wrong, or they didn't
Uh,
see it
Everything
right.
else is the direction it was moving. Was maybe Shira headed to the surface for some. Hold on.
She was just up there.
Uh,
Honestly, I'm not sure. She was just up there though. I remember that, and I recently moved her down here. Maybe I had to move her out of the way of something. I don't quite remember.
hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why she would have backtracked a little bit.
Interesting. Oh, maybe in case something popped up on the surface and she needed to react. Like, so she was a little closer. I don't know. That's my guess. Uh, let's see. I've got a chariot and a tiger by Fugel. You've got four axemen, crossbowmen, and a vampire spider.
Oh,
Here's a fifth
yeah.
axeman. You have two human civic guards, which don't love being underground,
No.
but they are in preferred terrain. Looks like because it's fertile plains where they are. Um, Hold on. The city on the surface, because humans don't. Yeah, it's fertile plains. Uh, what?
Yeah, the morale's not too bad.
Hmm. Trying to figure out why the human civic guards weren't headed to the surface as well. Probably just because numbers were needed or something. Uh, for defending the city. I don't know. Uh,
Yeah, the Archons are quite a threat.
and was Fugold building something?
Um, just a dwarf. Axeman.
Cool. Yeah, must have been. And Oh yeah, and I had some tyrants come to the surface. Hmm. I don't know. Looks like there's gonna be a strong force defending there. Uh,
Hmm.
Humans don't mind tropical terrain either. Excuse me. Let's see. You were sending a builder east of Galbrand to set up a watchtower somewhere out that way, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think, or was it a fort?
I'm pretty sure it was the watchtower because we were worried about stuff coming down. Fort doesn't have nearly as
Oh,
far line of sight because there were the
yeah,
lost souls wandering around before that your snake smell
right,
killed some of them,
right.
but there might be
Yeah,
more that spawn. That's right, and we don't know if they have a way to get there by crossing the lava or so. I think
yeah.
you,
I think they're making a watch. They're gonna make a watchtower over there.
yeah. The reason I'm poking over there is I think there was something about keeping some units in reserve over by Fugold in case Galbrand needed the help. Something going on with that. Uh, yeah, I guess we can just end the turn. I was just looking around. The only, yeah, the only thing that could be changed would be the civic guards. I don't know.
All right. I don't know. I mean, our civic guards, yeah, they have crossbows, so they should be decent to defend the city.
I mean, yeah, the
And
the
their ground's really
archons
not that bad.
all have projectile resistance, so they're
Yeah,
not
true.
not going to do
They're
much
not
damage. They
bad.
mostly just set up flanking for the other units.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's defending that surface city? Looks like two Sun Guards with Solace, an Orc Impaler with Solace. Looks like instead of Frosting Raider to
Yeah, they might be
defend.
better off defending one of my surface cities or ports or something.
They?
The humans.
No, I was gonna say that Trequium is weakly defended. That Frosting City, like, especially we saw something really nasty like an air elemental near the bridge, southwest of it. If you remember, I think I sent an
Yeah,
army there in case it pops up,
over there.
and I don't know, but that was mostly for scouting. I'm pretty
I
sure
guess
on the
yeah,
road.
they could join with the longbowmen. Have a bigger stack there.
Yeah. So,
Maybe they'll
uh,
clear the wisps
hmm?
at some point. Oh, the
Maybe
wisps on the mana node.
you're cutting out a little bit. Say that again.
Oh, sorry. Maybe they could help clear the wisps on the mana node at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I got there's that and there's just dealing with potential like goblin armies coming from the south and
Is that gold
aggressively
mine on the
scouting.
left? Is that gold mine working?
Yes. I mean
Oh,
the
because the
city's not producing
gold.
money because it's currently being absorbed for 2 more turns, but it'll
Oh,
produce.
that's why it's grayed out. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I think we're good to end the turn, anyways. End your
Should I
turn.
move the the civic guards?
Not yet. I don't remember why they're where they are, but they're probably just to provide the
Well, they
city a
got
little.
hired down there. They got hired from the inn.
Yeah, it's probably because they weren't going to be anywhere.
That's where
Oh,
they.
they would have ended up. They were at risk of getting jumped by the Archons if they moved south. That's what it was. Because the Archons
Yeah.
spawned, they could attack the Civic Guards. So I think it was next turn they were going to move south when they had their full movement.
Right when they're moving regens.
And I
In that
needed to
case, should I
move
move them a little bit closer? Like I
closer.
could move them.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
like
could.
to the bottom right of the dwarves.
No, that wouldn't be in the city limits.
It's in the city.
What?
Although, no, yeah, you're right. Well, I guess they could swap positions with
Well,
two of the
yeah,
dwarves.
that's what they could do. Yeah, if you moved a couple, you can only do it one unit at a time because it's a 5 and 6 stack.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Although I was gonna have the tyrants get out of the way anyways, but yeah, I would. I was gonna say I would move. Oh, you put the crossbow in there. I would
Oh,
probably do
yeah.
the trooper dwarf in the city because the the other ones are kind of a quick response force for Galbrand,
Okay.
which
I figured the crossbowman would be better off in the city.
yeah, they're better behind walls, obviously. Crossbowmen. So you have an
Okay.
expert and elite and a veteran dwarf, and civic
Yeah.
guards will move south next turn. Cool. Um, yeah, I don't know for sure if you had some units on the plains outside the city and some in the city outskirts. I don't know if you get a city battle. Maybe, maybe not.
I
So
don't think it would be, because it'd be centered on the
yeah,
fertile
on the
plains.
yeah. So I think better to keep the units where they are. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hit the end turn, I guess I'll get moving my units.
All right.
11 minutes here. Sorry, folks in YouTube, that took a sec. It's a lot to wrap our heads around. Warfare 3 researched. Okay, extra mana capacity and 10 more casting points. Uh, got Warfare 4. Oh gosh, I can't even remember what it was to be teching. Producing extra. Oh, I have a couple control of a couple elven cities right now, don't I? Yeah, because the little outposts, because they're way more productive for me, and they're so small. Uh, oh yeah, did you just do Nadal? Yeah, you weren't able to do it this turn, but I think next turn you were going to transfer me that so I could get more gold out of it, or were you going to hold on to
I
the
do not
knowledge?
remember. It
Yeah,
is giving me 17 knowledge, which is
yeah,
nice.
I could use the knowledge because I'm low on
Hmm.
that. And also, I mean, less. What's your knowledge income?
119
I'm at
currently.
66. Yeah,
They're making 17.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
you could probably use it.
maybe you're gonna hold on to it because you're trying to get the like advanced knowledge Empire quest. That might have
I
been it.
don't remember.
Neither do I.
I
Guess you
don't.
have
All
to.
I remember is I asked you what I should do with it, and you told me to build housing for a turn before doing something else. I think maybe I couldn't trade. Oh yeah, I think we traded mana and stuff, and then we had then I settled the city, and I couldn't trade it to you that turn.
Yeah,
That
something
might have
like that.
that might have been what happened.
Yeah, I'll probably need to request. Yeah, I'll probably request the outpost this turn. I don't know, something like that. Uh, because it's war, they get extra money just from what is it? Or maybe it's from Greyguard. Golden balance. As long as your leader's neutral, cities gain additional +5. I got war effort +10. Yeah, I thought there was something just for being a Greyguard. Or that was pop growth, not money. Anyways, yeah, my cities also grow faster. Death March, Intimidation, Basic Seafaring. Still have Basic Seafaring. Do I even have armies near the sea? So knock is under your control. Hmm. No, I do have on a river. That's right. I could build boats if I had basic seafaring. I need a harbor first, but I do have 2 outposts that could build harbors. Received a proposal from Tushari. Tushari. The Tiger outpost in the middle of nowhere. A peace treaty, open borders. No. Because I'm trying to avoid becoming more good. Probably conquer them. Get them to attack me so I can cleanse the land and stuff. Oh. That might have been part of it. The village of Usfor. I was shifting units around the orc village west of Trequium and a little bit north. Yeah, I was going to annex them soon. I was trying to get armies there so I could defend it. Fairfields can join, but can't defend them against some of the stuff around there. Let's see, I did a berserker. Berserkers are neat. They are compared to prowlers, a little bit tougher. They can pounce, though they don't have martial arts like they have charge. A little more offensive than a prowler. A little more expensive. Yeah, I got my first berserker this turn.
Rostling.
There's an inn. I think it was going to clear that eventually. Terran Sun Guard, Prowler, Cheetah, and Chariot defending it.
What are you?
Elves.
Hmm.
You need builders to build fortresses and watchtowers and roads.
Huh?
Can't they get one of those?
Oh, she was just asking about builders.
Asking about what?
Builders?
Oh. Is that not an Age of Wonders 4?
No, they've changed a lot. It's pretty different. Like, roads are built by any unit, but you have to get a certain empire upgrade first. And then you can just enable road building with any unit for like 3 gold a tile. And watchtowers and fortresses are built by heroes. You have to have a hero in that province to put one up. So they just don't have builders in Age of Wonders 4. It's kind of weird, but it doesn't like hurt really.
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know. And then you turn outposts into cities.
Interesting. That is different.
Means you don't have to focus on building builders, but you do have to.
I mean, they were never really
have your heroes in the area.
Focus
I mean,
so
I guess
much
it works
as
because they're probably going to be clearing sites anyway, and then they can just set up a outpost afterwards. I don't know.
If it slows them down, though.
Well,
Sure you.
they have to be there to start it, but then they can leave and it'll just take a turn or two to build itself.
Mm.
And it still costs like 50 or 100 gold or whatever it is.
Uh, all right. Just doing stuff near US4. Kind of moving west to east here. Focus. I definitely was trying to work my way over there and annex it. How much they want? 156 gold. Oh, that's not terrible at all. Da, da, da. Sorry. Hold on. This cheap plastic desk. I actually set up a different one. Basement here was full of mold though. The basement, and
Oh, yeah.
there's already one in this room, but it does shake a lot. Like I'll hear stuff like chatter, like jitter, like just little vibrations. It'll make the whole desk. It's
Yeah.
not a great desk. It works, but sorry,
That
it's
sucks.
distracted by something that was like shaking back and forth a little. Uh, it's not great, is it? Uh, hmm.
So do Tigrans not have a lot of research
But
for their cities?
you just have like a lot of lost libraries and stuff. I mean, you get +3 knowledge from your cities as high
Oh,
elves, but
yeah.
it was mostly
Okay.
that you had a lot of sites that gave knowledge, and I didn't. I've actually
Yeah.
built a lab or two. It's
Okay.
just, uh, yeah, I built a lab, but I just don't have as many knowledge sites as you do. Roll
Yeah.
of the die.
Okay.
I was trying to remember what I was doing with this builder near Eleanor. We were talking about setting up a bunch of little outposts and then settling them, I think. Fortresses. Uh, I don't bloody remember what we were planning. It's the best. I was getting kind of ridiculous with let's put in so many fortresses.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I like the underground more in this game. It's more open.
what's it like in 4?
It's like do you know about their province system?
No.
Cuz like it's still divvied up into hexagons, but like every 12 or so hexagons is a province. And you can only dig a province at a time instead of just digging tile by tile. So it's some provinces just have like a path that you can't like settle a city in. So you'll have like a cave that um cities can't really, spread from one cave to another because of how narrow it gets at in those provinces. So you just kind of have to like settle maybe one city per cave, and if you settle more, then they'll sort of compete for tiles.
I mean,
The whole
comp
city system is very different.
competition for tiles happens already, though.
Yeah, well, it's true. It's just I don't know. It's different. The focus is more on
Hmm.
having larger cities instead of a bunch of them.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me that.
But yeah, like
Uh,
every province, like with so it's got like a population system, and every time you have a new populace, you get to claim another province for your city by building an upgrade on that province. Um, and the upgrade, the province improvement you can build is based on what tiles are in that province. So like if there's forest, you can make a forester, which gives food and production. If there's a farm, sorry, if it's if there's grasslands, you can build a farm, which gives way more food. You know, if it's hilly, you can build a quarry for raw production. And if there's like a special resource, like a gold mine, well, not a gold mine, a gold vein, then you can build a gold mine, which provides gold on top of the inherent gold of the gold mine. So there's more like expanding cities. There's more like thought put into like the build, but like you also have to make sure you spread your cities out so they don't compete for tiles. Just because, well, like in here, if a city's you know a city as opposed to a town, it's going to produce more regardless of the actual number of tiles the city has. It'll just grow slower. Whereas in four, it needs the tiles to actually have to actually have yields.
Mm.
Like if you've got extra population but no space to put them, you just don't get food or gold or production out of it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a mixed bag. I prefer that there's more to do with your cities. I just wish I could also have a little bit more of them. It's a little too much on the fewer cities because there's a city cap of 3, which is too little in my opinion. It is a soft cap, and there's ways to expand it. It just gets really pricey.
Yeah, it's
That
typical for
like yeah,
Paradox. They
only gives
more
you
and
around
more. It's a direction the Forex. These companies, I mean, they're for-profit capitalist companies, and the more that they can move things towards like fewer cities in any Forex game, the less they have to do with optimizing the user interface to make it smoother and less a hassle to manage more stuff, and the less they have to
I mean, I don't
optimize
think it's too
the
hard to
under the
like
hood.
manage.
What?
I don't think the cities are too hard to manage though.
I mean,
Firstly,
if there were
I
more of
like
them,
managing them. That's why I want there to be more cities.
yeah, but I'm saying if there are more of them, there'd be pressure to improve their user interface and their performance better. It's like with Stellaris, where they keep moving towards fewer and fewer and fewer pops with
Yeah.
every time they rebalance it. It's just the
I mean,
even if
that
it's a
is
slight effect. Remember, I mean, the decisions aren't made by developers in the end; they're made by managers and executives who don't understand stuff and just want to maximize profit. And if they can sell you a game where you only had one city to manage, then the user interface could be clunky. They would do it, you know. So, um,
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really I mean, you can still spam vassals easily enough. There's no vassal cap. You just don't get the most out of vassals that aren't loyal to you, and that you can only improve loyalty at a certain bandwidth. They're still
yeah,
helpful. It's just like
but
a
vassals don't
disloyal vassal gives
require.
you like 20 or 30% instead of like 50 or
I
60% of
mean,
their stuff.
vassals don't require pressure on user interface. And by only giving you a small fraction of the resources, there's less pressure to carefully balance like costs of units and stuff, which takes time to do well. Like, at some point, maybe we should do an Alpha Centauri. Let's play. Anyways, let me get a fight
Oh,
going here. Although,
okay.
warfare or seafaring. Oop. I might get knowledge from this, so I should probably. Maybe.
I don't know. I think I do like having more to do with cities. Because it's not just, setting their production. You also get to choose, what tiles to claim and what to build on them. And then there's special province
Yeah.
improvements that are unique to your
But there's already
to what
special city
you
improvements that are unique to a
make.
city in this game.
Well, no, I guess kind of like, henges, except they don't come from your class. They come from your culture and what tomes you choose to research.
Oh no, I mean there's
But you
like
actually
the
build them like on the map though, and there's like adjacency bonuses and stuff, and
well
not just like
Joe, so there's the Pillar of Stylites as an example of something that's unique to a
yeah.
treasure site that allows cities to build stuff. Adjacency bonuses is just moving towards Civ 6 nonsense, where like you can get players to spend all their time figuring out adjacency bonuses, and then they don't have to delve. Anything where they can waste player time on something that doesn't require them to do additional programming is time that they don't have demands to add more actual content to a game. The less content they have, the less developer time, the more profit, at the end of the day.
I disagree.
Huh?
I do not think the game has less content because the city building is fun.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I've
it may
always
have,
liked city building in 4X's, not just plopping them
yeah.
down, but also building stuff in them.
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
no,
That's just something one of the draws to Empire building
yeah,
is
you
is
build a
checking
lot
all
in
that
this.
stuff.
I'm saying actually because there's fewer cities, if anything, they can add more content to cities.
Yeah.
But simultaneously, I'm saying that I'm talking about the adjacency bonuses. I'm saying that's something that allows them to do less content, not the fewer cities, the adjacency bonuses.
Well, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't think it's I don't think it's just a distraction. It's, something to think about.
Not just an extraction. What?
I don't think it's just a distraction.
Oh, I mean, no.
I
It's
feel like
also
it's
copyheading Civ 6, which
gameplay.
has I want to build my industrial district next to my commercial
Yeah,
district next
it's
to.
not as big as that because it's only a small handful of the improvements
Yeah.
that you can make.
Oh yeah, I mean they may not have gone as full-hearted into it, but they were borrowing from it intentionally. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All right. A seafaring.
probably came from Civ 6. There's also some weird changes to combat, like flanking. Like combat in 3, like if you attack like any unit, you'll turn around and face them. So you can set up for flanking and flank from multiple sides with multiple units. Whereas in 4, they don't change their directions. So instead of being able to flank from both sides repeatedly, you get like 3 flanking shots off.
Yeah.
But you do have to actually get around them and stay around them. They'll only turn around when they actually, on their turn, attack you.
Yeah. That. I mean.
It threw me
This. This system
confused me.
actually reduces the amount of flanking hits you get 'cause they will turn to
Yeah.
face
Yeah,
whoever's
'cause you only get
attacking.
one flank.
That actually makes flanking more powerful, which is probably a good change.
Yeah. It really
Uh,
threw me for a I don't know the phrasing. It
a
was
loop.
confusing because I flanked someone with an archer, like a scout actually, and shot them thinking they'd turn around so I could flank them with my melee units, and they just didn't turn around. And
Yeah,
it was like, what? Well, that's not good.
it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
It's
to get
probably a
used to.
more reasonable system they had. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
How
It
do cavalry
depends.
work? Do
What?
cavalry have any do cavalry in here
K-
have like what's the cavalry's gimmick? Charge?
They're fast and they can charge.
Okay. And the charge is just extra damage the more you move.
On the first, no, it's extra damage if you move at least 3 tiles and then
Yeah,
attack
sorry.
on the first
Yeah,
attack. So if
I
you
see.
attack 3 times, you'll get 1 with extra damage. Of course,
Yeah.
to get charge, you're probably getting 2 attacks. So
What do you think of charge in Age of Wonders 4?
I
In
don't
Age of
know.
Wonders 4, it
Joe, I
cancels defense
never
mode and
played Age of
retaliation.
Wonders 4,
Yeah,
so
I'm explaining it. Well, I
yeah.
guess you just based off theory.
Well,
Like,
if we keep talking, can you give me a sec? Because if I don't get some moves in here,
oh, right.
like
Sorry. I'll
yeah,
let
I
you do
got.
your battle.
I mean, it's a
I don't know. It's
little. My
very
brain
different, and
is
I'm
not.
trying to decide if they're good or bad.
My brain is moving slow today. A couple
Yeah.
days. It wasn't that long that I moved up from the basement. I don't know. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
somewhere along the way. I slept poor one night. I just
Mm,
my long COVID
yeah.
is kicking my ass, and it's probably part post exertion malaise and part sleep deprivation or something. But
Yeah.
I'm not in a great state, so I
Mhm.
have trouble
That's fair.
multitasking, listening to you,
Yeah.
and doing
I'll let you
anything.
focus.
Sorry that my audience was like listening. You know, you could come. We could do just a talk video sometime where we just chat about stuff, games and stuff. Those are
Yeah.
actually fairly popular. Um,
We could just chat during my turn, I guess. When I don't know.
could and should are different things, though.